Episode 2. As I promised yesterday, we will be uploading every single day until next Tuesday, so we're going to continue off the series with Skyrim Episode 2 today. Tomorrow is going to be a little different. We might play a different game, start another series that we will also continue alongside with my Skyrim series. I'm not going to say what that game is yet, but anyways guys, let's get straight into Skyrim Episode 2. So, we left off halfway through Helgen, so we're going to continue onward, and we are going to escape Helgen today. So let's go do that. So are you ready, Hadvar? I am. Alright, so we got to figure out where this bridge is going to go, where this area is going to go, and then hopefully we're going to be able to escape. I want to escape before this episode today, and hopefully at least make it to Riverwood. Actually, we are not going to make it to Riverwood, and I'll tell you why we're not. We are actually going to ignore the main quest line. I know, it sounds silly, but whoa.
Damn it, no going back that way.
Alright, well looks like we're not going back that way.
On top of us.
Yeah.
We'd better push up. I'm sure we are not going the way out.
We're not going to be continuing the main quest after we escape. We want to actually save the main quest line for when we kind of have everything done for this series. The main quest line is kind of going to be like a last resort thing, meaning that's going to end off the series. So we will be doing the main quest line and finishing it and completing it after we are done everything, all the DLCs, all the quests that I want to do.
I guess we'd better try
and after all the factions that I want to join. So we will be doing quests, we'll be exploring, we'll be joining factions, doing quest lines and DLCs, but we will ignore the main quest line until we kind of complete everything else. So that means no dragons. Yeah, we want to avoid... Actually, we can get up to the point of where there are dragons, because dragon bones we can loot off. We can actually loot off of them, and they do sell very good.
What next?
So
Giant snakes.
we can get up to the point of the quest where we do fight our first dragon. So, alright, so we're picking up. Whoa! I just shot back. Whatever happened there? We can pick up this frostbite venom as it. We can actually put it on our sword to poison it. A blood freezing poison that does 5 points of health damage and stamina to 4 seconds. So it'll do 5 points and it'll drain it slowly. One thing I forgot to mention about this game is that, about the combat, is that how I said in the last video that the combat is absolutely terrible. That was an overstatement. That was very much an overstatement. It isn't the greatest combat system in this game, but when I said it was absolutely terrible, that was definitely an overstatement. Because it all comes down really, oh, do you like a simple combat system? Some people like the complex combat systems in this game, or not just this game, or not this game at all, just they like... Some people like complex combat systems. Other people just like simple combat systems. But there are many different... It isn't the most complex, I'll just tell you that. It's simple. You swing right, swing left, swing right. Maybe change it up a bit. Maybe swing aside, swing sideways. But there is blocking in this game, preventing damage. And there is bashing. You can bash with your sword. As you can see in the bottom right, it does take up stamina. So there is bashing to stagger the enemy, and when you do stagger the enemy, it does open up a window for you to attack. So, when I said the combat system is actually absolutely terrible, that was an overstatement. It isn't the greatest, though. There are games that have much better combat systems, but I don't look at this game for the fighting or the combat. Obviously, it's a big part of the game, but it does not affect the experience in any way. So I just wanted to get that out there before anybody comes in the comments saying, oh, should I really get this game because the combat sucks? No, it is a great game. I highly recommend it if you have not played it already. But let's get straight into it. Another very actually interesting and fun... Yeah, I'm sorry, I kind of went off without you. Another very interesting thing about this game is alchemy. Alchemy, we will not be doing an alchemy playthrough in this game. I'll just say that. I'll go more into it after.
There's a bear just ahead. See her?
We attack this bear.
I'd rather not tangle with her right now. You might be able to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow, and watch where you step.
Alright. I think I accidentally unfavorited my bow.
Feeling lucky. You can take this
I
bow.
have 2 for some.
Might take it by surprise. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you gave me 1.
I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
Alright, so this is a point where I wanted to explain the sneaking as I did in the previous video. I said I was going to explain the sneaking. So if you look in the middle of the screen, there is a line. That line means that you are not visible to anyone. Maybe your allies, your allies can obviously see you, but it has to mainly, well no, if your allies can see you. So if I was to walk on top, it looks like he can't see me, but he actually can. It's a weird system, but it really primarily focuses on the enemies. So the enemy can't see me right now. So that's why there is a line, just a white line in the middle of the screen. That is actually an eyeball. So if I get close enough to the point where that bear can see me, the eyeball will open up and I will be detected and attacked. So let's try to attack here. As you see, if I'm going to shoot this bear, the eyeball is going to open up as I'm detected. I may not fully be detected, but I'm certainly, the bear certainly senses something hostile. So, and the eyeball opens up at certain points, meaning it can open up halfway, it can open up slightly, determining how visible you are to the bear or any hostile character. So yeah, let's fire on him. As you see, the eye opened up a little bit. Oh, alright. There's just the loudest thing. But yeah, we're going to be doing a primarily archery playthrough. Okay, so if we loot this guy, we've got a bear pelt, we can sell that. We got an arrow that we shot at him. Bear claws, we can actually eat these. I know, it sounds disgusting, but we can eat these, and actually these will give us an alchemy effect, which we can figure out the effect, which can give us the information we would need to make a certain potion. So let's eat it. So as you see, this did, what was it, damage stamina? I couldn't see because the Twitch notification bar was in the way. I think that was damage stamina, but I'm not sure. The reason why I don't know any of this is because I never, ever have done an alchemy build in this game. Never. It's not that it's not that alchemy isn't good in this game, it's just that it's very time consuming. And it's a great perk. It is a skill. I should not a perk. It's a very great skill in this game, as it does. It makes your character very OP. Mix that with enchanting, and you're impossible to defeat. You just got, it's overpowered. It's broken. Honestly, you could say that. But I never do an alchemy build in this game, just because I really don't need it. It is very important to use an alchemy build on legendary difficulty, but since we're not playing on legendary,
I was starting to wonder if we'd ever make
playing on expert. All right, we're out. Yeah, but since we're playing on expert, we're not going to really need alchemy. I mean, it is useful. Don't get me wrong. You can make potions. Like you can make maybe not frostbite venom, but you can make potions of healing. You can make potions of restoring magicka and restoring stamina. I forgot to go over potions in yesterday's video. I can just go over briefly of these 3 types here. There are many different types of potions in this game. I mean, it's more than just restoring the magicka health or stamina. Stamina basically restores your stamina, giving you more, not giving you more, but restoring the amount of stamina you lost. It restores 25 points. I have 100 in the beginning, so say you lost 75, it would restore 25, so you'd be back up to 50. Restoring magicka is the same thing, and restoring health is the same exact thing, except all these with different bars. You got the stamina bar, this restores the stamina bar, magicka bar, and health bar. And then, but there are many potions in this game. And we can go over those maybe later. But let's escape. So we are finally free. So let's get out here. Sorry for the rambling on quite a bit. I just want to explain some stuff in case you are confused on some bits. So, because we want everybody to enjoy this playthrough and understand what's happening. Alright. We're free. We're free, Hadvar. And there's the dragon that tried to attack us. It's gone.
Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Okay, so I think in this video, not in this video, but I think in terms of the main quest, we want to get as far as fighting as our first dragon. After that, we will completely ignore the main quest and save that for the end game. Which means basically the end of the series. Alright. I'll follow Hadvar, because he can actually show us a few things that'll help us out. You see up there, those ruins?
Go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. You could really use some Legion.
Okay, we might...
Dragon. General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
Alright, join the Imperial Legion. Those are basically the guys who are trying to execute us. So, we are kind of skeptical on if we really want to join them or not. You see those ruins up there? Hadvar will explain what they are. Of course, you can hunt in this game and kill the fox.
Bleak Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares. Draugr creeping down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I admit, I still don't much like the look of it.
Draugr are the undead, ancient Nords. The zombies and the ancient carcasses of the Nords that lived thousands of years ago in Skyrim.
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
Alright, so each one of these stones, we can only choose one, will give us certain buffs. So we got the Thief Stone, the Mage Stone, and the Warrior Stone. So let's look at the Warrior. Alright, let's read it. Those under the sign of the warrior will learn all combat skills 20% faster. So, you may only have one blessing sign at a time. So, the combat skills include, not the mage skills, these include two-handed weapons, the heavy weapons, one-handed, archery, and that's it. Archery, one-handed, and two-handed are the combat skills. So these skills will increase 20% faster, and they will rise. They will rise faster because, as I said in a previous video, the more you hit an enemy, the more accurately and the better the faster you hit an enemy, the more you hit an enemy over time, your skill will increase, and it will get harder and harder to increase a skill as the skill level goes up. So, if that makes any sense to you. Alright, so we got the Mage Stone. The Mage Stone, those under the sign of the Mage will learn all magic skills. We are not a mage, so we're not. We are going to do the Thief Stone, because I plan to join the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild in this game. So those under the sign of the Thief will learn all stealth skills 20% faster. So yes. Well, actually, for now on, let's say I've actually changed my mind. Let's not do the Thief Stone. Let's actually do the Warrior Stone for now. We can always go back and change it, but let's do the Warrior Stone so I can get my archery skill up, because I don't plan to join the Dark Brotherhood until much later on. So let's actually do the Warrior Stone. Alright. Let's do it. So it gets a cool effect here. Now there is a lore explanation on why your skill tree is kind of like in a constellation. I'm not going to explain that today. Maybe I can do it in a discussion video. Alright, so we got the sign of the warrior. So if we look at our effects, the Warrior Stone, there you go. And then we got our natural Bosmer blood, gives us a 50% resistance to poison and disease, and then, yeah, same thing. Alright, sorry Hadvar to keep you waiting. Alright. So our plan is we want to go to Riverwood, we want to talk to Hadvar, and let the dialogue play out.
As far as I'm concerned, you've already earned your pardon. But until we get that confirmed by General Tullius, just stay clear of other Imperial soldiers and avoid any complications, alright?
Yeah, that was my plan. I mean, they were trying to execute me, for God's sakes. So we'll let the dialogue play out once we get to
Where'd
Riverwood.
you come from? You're dead! Must have scared them off. Where'd you come
Alright. Oh, one more wolf pack.
Come on.
Part of the wolf pack. Missed that.
from? No one here now.
So you can find wolves into packs up to like 3 or 4. They're not that deadly. But one thing you should note about the enemies in this game is that they level with you. Not all of them, but most of them. Most enemies in this game level with you. So you got to be careful, knowing that okay, if I have better armor, it doesn't mean I'm going to obliterate every single enemy that there is. They level with you, so you're always gonna.
We're almost to Riverwood.
They're always gonna be challenging, no matter what difficulty you play on and no matter what level you are. The wolves, though, the wolves don't level up with you. They only level up to level 5, I believe, and then they're done. So you can one-shot them, like, late game. My goal I really want to accomplish, not in this video, but one of my main goals is to get a crossbow. I really want to get that. I'm not going to explain how to get that yet. Alright, here we are, in Riverwood.
Things look quiet.
First
now
town.
here. Come on, there's my uncle.
Good day. It's Sven.
Uncle Alvar, hello.
Hadvar, what are you doing here? Are you on leave from shores, bones? What happened to you, boy? Are you in
Uncle,
some kind of
please,
trouble?
keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night.
Don't worry, she's not a crazy old lady. She actually did. I saw it
Dragons
too.
now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all and then you'll believe me.
Alrighty. I like the little bits of dialogue between the NPCs.
Sigrid, we have company.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Alright.
Now then, boy. What's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to start.
Kinda did.
You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can.
Good.
Like I said, I'm glad to help
Good.
in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
Alright. Oh, we got an amethyst. That's gonna be good. Now smithing we might invest little skill points into that. We can make jewelry and we can sell that. We can make our own armor once we have the necessary skill to do so. Let's get an amethyst. We don't need some tunic. We don't need bread. Food is probably the most underwhelming source of healing in this game. Restores 1 point of health. That's not super underwhelming. Now that's restored 10 points, so maybe we can have that. Hummingbird mead, restore 20 points of stamina, stamina regen. No, we don't want that. Iron ingot, we can use that. Oh, 3 healing potions, perfect. Silver ring, good. And wine, that's really all we're gonna want.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Okay, we are not going to talk to the Jarl today. We will do that maybe not next episode, because there won't be an episode of Skyrim tomorrow. There will be a different game, but maybe Saturday. Saturday is when we'll have the new Skyrim episode. We will head to Whiterun then, probably. But today, I want to at least head to that place that was mentioned earlier, Bleak Falls Barrow. There is some good loot there that we can start off the game with. So, all right. Ask a few questions. What can you tell me about River?
Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill.
Alright, well, that's good. Isn't really useful, but it is. But it is interesting stuff. I mean, I'd like to learn about the families here and what's going on, even though I kind of know everything about them already. But you know, I won't skip any dialogue for you guys. I mean, I'm currently in my own playthrough of Skyrim. If you looked at my test Skyrim video, I was playing a character. That's the character I'm currently on, as just kind of a personal character, not a character I'll be uploading to YouTube. But I kind of listen to all this dialogue plenty of times over and over again. But I'll do it. I'll listen to it again and act like this is my first time playing for you guys, just so you guys can experience it. So I'll just act like this is my first time playing. Okay. So what can you tell me about the Jarl?
Jarl Balgruuf. He rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though.
Which side of the war does he favor? The Imperials or the Stormcloaks?
I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor.
So, the Imperials are part of the larger group called the Empire. I wouldn't really call them a group. You support the Empire, then? Or who's Elisif? You support the Empire?
Of course. Skyrim has always been part of the Empire. That doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. But Nords have never been fair-weather friends.
Okay. So Skyrim's always been part of the Empire, and just now Ulfric Stormcloak, the leader of the Stormcloak Rebellion, is trying to get Skyrim to be independent. Who's Elisif?
I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torig when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torig, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days.
So there's a lot I could explain right now, being when he said that Ulfric shouted him to death. Now, I know it sounds confusing now, but you will learn more about that maybe in another episode. I'm not going to explain what that means, or I'm not going to explain what that means yet, but you'll figure it out on another episode. So if you notice, the grayed out areas are the stuff I've already asked, and then the white areas, I know it said I already asked what does he think about the war, but he'll give a different response.
People are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim.
Why are the Thalmor allowed to arrest people for worshipping someone? If you don't know who Talos is he conquered the entire continent of Tamriel, united all of it back in like a few thousand years ago, and because of his feats, he ascended to godhood. And there's a lot more I could go into how that happened, but just to prevent, because our video is coming to an end here, just to prevent that, we'll just continue. We'll finish up the dialogue, and then we'll end the episode here. Why the Thalmor allowed to arrest people for worshipping
It's
Talos?
from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. Sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down. Dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me.
Okay. So how do I get to Whiterun from here? Actually, I already know how, so we're not going to do that. It's a waste of time. So can I use your forge? Because there are some things that I could be
I
useful
see
to
no
make.
harm in it, if you have the skill.
Okay.
The grindstone
Alright,
will
good.
improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
Alright.
Until next time.
Did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it
Oh
have big
god.
teeth?
Children in this game are the most annoying
Don't
things.
pester your cousin.
Alright, Alvor. What time is it? Alright, yes, this is another thing I forgot to look at. I wanted to show you guys. You can actually look at the time of day and what time of the year it is and what day it is. So it's Sundas, which is probably means Sunday, 8/31, 17th of last seed. Last seed is summer, I believe. I'll have to look it up, but it's 8:31 at night. I think I'm allowed to use his forge at this time. I should also mention that the
Take what you
shops
need,
in
my
this
friend.
game
Within
some close at 7, the others close at 8. The Riverwood Trader, he closes at 8, I believe. So if I were to trespass in here, I don't know why his door's not locked. It should be. But if I were to trespass in there, he'll give me like a few warnings for me to get out, and then he'll attack me. And I'll technically be breaking the law. Yes, you can break the law in this game. Okay. There's one of the 2 moons in Skyrim, Master, and then Secunda is the other moon, which is not out tonight. Alright, so here's the forge. We got the workbench. Alright, we can take all this stuff. Now, by helping certain NPCs in this game, you have the availability to take certain things instead of stealing them. Stealing is highlighted in red, but if you do some quests for people and help them out, they'll allow you to take some things take the things that they own. So we can take these. So let's take all these ingots. We're going to be wearing light armor just because of the sneak, and yeah, we don't want to do heavy armor just because we plan to do some stealthy playthroughs. So we can probably look at the armor that we possibly can make. We have a very low smithing skill, so the blacksmith forge is used to create new weapons and armor and raw material. Okay, since we have a low smithing skill, we might not be able to make much, nothing high level. We can make leather stuff, which is good. So yeah, let's make that right now, and then we'll end the episode off here. Okay. Oh man, I gotta say, I think I said this in the last episode, the music in this game is outstanding. I should say that. Okay, so the leather that we got from the wolf, remember if you look a while back, we killed a few wolves, and we actually got some wolf pelts. Oh, we actually got a bear pelt too. So we picked up the wolf pelts, and well, actually no, wait a second, we did not. Yeah, we did not pick up the wolf pelts. I should have. Dang it. Oh, man. I can always buy some, but the certain pelts from animals in this game you can pick up and you can use to make, leather armor and certain stuff. Alright, I can make some strips, see what we can make. It's a little late for me to be purchasing anything right now. Everybody's probably asleep. Leather. We can't make the leather armor because we need 4 leather. We only have 2. Okay, we could make leather. We can make a leather helmet though. Okay, that's all we can make right now. So let's equip that. As you see, we've got the Imperial Light helmet. The leather helmet is better since it has a higher armor rating, so we can sell this. So let's actually wait a few hours. Let's wait till morning. So actually, I'm gonna cut this part out. Alright, 6 in the morning. Do we want this? 6 in the morning? No, we want 8. He should be outside now. Let's wait like 3 more hours. It's 11 in the morning. Alright, he's probably inside. I could probably still look at him. Look at his stuff.
You lost?
Actually, no, let's
Take
not
what
cut
you
that
need,
part
my
out. I think
friend.
that was fun.
Within reason, of course.
Oh, now he's going outside. Alright,
Whatever
Alvor,
you need. My Ysmir, if it's simple and
what
strong,
do we got for sale?
I can forge it. Until next time,
Okay. Sometimes this game can be a bit buggy.
take what
with
you need,
purchasing.
my friend. Within
Yeah,
reason.
he's
of
not letting me
course.
buy anything. Okay, you know what? We're gonna end this episode here. We'll pick up where we left off tomorrow. I'll actually I'll see if I can just fix this and have the availability to buy some stuff
Whatever
from
you
Alvor
need.
because I can't for some reason.
Ysmir, if it's simple and
I'll fix that.
strong,
Let's end this
I
episode
can
here.
forge
Thank you guys for watching. This was episode 2. We'll be streaming it, or not streaming. Well, yes, we'll be streaming, but we'll be recording a new episode tomorrow. Not of Skyrim, but a different game, which I'm not going to reveal yet. That'll just be a surprise, and then Skyrim will continue on Saturday. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys on Saturday with Skyrim, and I'll see you guys with a different game tomorrow. All right, peace out, guys.